Hello guys, in this video we will see how to install and configure Zabbix 7.2 with PostgreSQL as database on Oracle Linux 9. So first open any web browser, then go to Zabbix official website, that is zabbix.com. See here at the time of installation latest release is 7.2. Click on get Zabbix, then click on Zabbix packages, then scroll down. Now select the Zabbix version, then select the OS distribution. So I am selecting Oracle Linux. See here we have the versions 7, 8, 9. So I am on Oracle Linux 9. So select 9, then select Zabbix components, Zabbix server, front end and agent. Then database, select PostgreSQL because we are using PostgreSQL. Okay. Then web server, Apache. Okay. So the prerequisites are PostgreSQL, Apache web server and PHP extensions. Okay. So I have already installed PostgreSQL on Oracle Linux. If you want to install, check for my YouTube channel how to install PostgreSQL on Oracle Linux. Okay. Then Apache. Okay. Open terminal. Verify whether we have the Apache web server or not. Sudo systemctl status httpd, hit enter. Provide the password of sudo user, hit enter. See, we don't have Apache web server, so install it. Sudo, whatever the commands that I am going to execute in this video are available in the video description. Sudo enf install httpd, hit enter. See, this is the version number of the Apache web server and these are the dependencies. So type A for confirmation and hit enter. See, we have successfully installed. Now Control A, verify the status of the Apache web server. See, it is installed but it is not started. So start it. Sudo systemctl start httpd. Also see here it is not enabled. Okay. Also enable it. Hit enter. Now verify the status. See, Apache web server is running and it is enabled. Quit, Control A. Now see, both these prerequisites matched. Now we have to install following PHP and its extensions. We have to install this. Okay, hit enter. We have already installed httpd. Okay. Okay, type F for confirmation and hit enter. Okay, now check the status of php-fpm. Sudo systemctl status php-fpm. Hit enter. See, it is not started, so start it. I will keep all these commands in the video description. Sudo systemctl start php-fpm. Enable it. Hit enter. It is done. Now verify the status. See, it is started and enabled. Quit, Control A. Now scroll down. See, once we selected these options, see, database, PostgreSQL, Apache web server, then come to here. We have to see if there are any Zabbix packages. We have to disable by going to this file and we have to add this content in this file. I don't have any Zabbix packages, so directly run these commands. Copy this command, go to the terminal, sudo, paste it, hit enter. It is done. Now dnf clean, sudo dnf clean all. It is done. Control A. Next, install the Zabbix server, front end and agent. So copy this command without this hash symbol. Don't copy it. Paste sudo. Then paste it, hit enter. See, it is going to install these components and these dependencies. Type A and hit enter. Type A. We have successfully installed. Now go to this step C. We have to create this user and database. So copy this command from sudo to up to end. Paste it, hit enter. Now we have to provide the password for this Zabbix user. So I am giving admin at 123. Again same, I am giving admin at 123. Hit enter. So user is created. Now create the database. Copy this one, paste it, hit enter. See, successfully created user and Zabbix database. So verify sudo su-postgres PSQL \l to verify the list of the databases. See, database is created and this is the owner of the database. Okay. Also verify list of users. See, we have created user Zabbix. Okay. So exit from the PostgreSQL. Exit, Control A. Now we have to import the initial schema and data. So execute this command. Copy and paste that command. Hit enter. See, it is creating objects and it will insert the data. See, it is inserting data. See, we have successfully imported data. Okay. So Control A. Next step is we have to add the Zabbix user DB password in this file. So copy this file name with the path sudo vi, paste it, hit enter, go to that parameter where it is there, like DB password, DB name, DB user. See, here we have the DB password. We have to uncomment it by removing this hash. Then Shift A, then give the password of Zabbix user. See, here username is Zabbix. So we have to give the, so I have created user Zabbix. So we have to give the same password. Colon, WQ, exclamation. We have successfully saved. So step D completed. Now start the Zabbix server and agent processes. So copy this command, sudo, paste it, hit enter. Then again sudo, enable these processes. Copy it, paste it, hit enter. It is done. Control A. Now open Zabbix web UI page. So this is the default URL. So copy this one, new tab, paste it. Instead of host, we have to give host name of this one. Host name. See, it is localhost. Okay. So remove this host, then give localhost. Then hit enter. See, we got the welcome page. So click on next step. See, prerequisites all are green. Then click on next step and select the database as PostgreSQL, and database is installed on this PC. If it is installed on some other, then you have to provide the host name of the machine where PostgreSQL is installed. Then database port is 5432. Database is Zabbix. Then provide the password of the Zabbix user, that is admin at 123. Then click on next step. See, Zabbix server is installed on this one. So give the host name of the Zabbix server where it is installed. Then default time zone, I am going to select from this list. I am going with the defaults. Then default theme, I am going with the same blue. But if you want, you can select from this list. Then click on next step. See, this is the free installation summary. If you want to modify any one of them, you have to click on back. Or if you are okay with all the settings, then click on next step. See, congratulations, you have successfully installed Zabbix frontend. Okay, and this is the configuration file. So click on finish. Now we have to connect. So username is admin, A must be caps, then provide the password. So password is Zabbix. It is small case. For this username and password, please check this video description. There you will find username and password details. Then click on sign in. See, we have installed Zabbix server 7.2.7. Okay. And see, here in the left side we have the dashboard, monitoring, services, inventory and other options. Okay, now click on users, then click on again users. See, here we have the admin. If you want to change the password of this admin account, see, this is the username. Okay, and this is the name and last name. I mean, this is the first name, last name. And if you want to change password, click on change password. Then you have to provide the current password, that is Zabbix. Then you have to provide new password. Okay, then you have to click on update. I'm not going to change. Okay, click on users. Now if you want to create another user, click on user. Then you have to add the groups, like see here, internal Zabbix administrators, etc. Okay, so the last option that I'm going to show you is go to the terminal, exit from the PostgreSQL server, Control A, sudo systemctl stop httpd, that is Apache web server, provide the password of sudo user, hit enter. check the status. See, Apache web server is inactive or dead. So now reload this page. See, we won't be able to connect. So Apache server must be up and running. Q2kit, start it again, sudo systemctl start httpd. Hit enter. Now reload this page. See, we are able to connect. Okay. If you want to sign out, click on here, sign out, user settings, etc. Okay. So in this video, we have seen how to install and configure Zabbix 7.2 with PostgreSQL as the database on Oracle Linux 9 versions. Okay. For more tutorials, please subscribe my channel. Thank you.